Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick story time on Boontn Housing Authority and her predatory practices and Sherry Sims' abuse of power. Also, she's been on a Tyrant for years, and she's never had anyone that's been educated enough to go against her. So she's been allowed to do whatever she wants. So she posted my picture on December 4th. This is the day that my mother died, because my aunt and me got into an altercation in my grandmother's house inside of the apartment, and my aunt called Boontn Housing and told them, my aunt Lori, whose husband is a predator, that she wanted me banned from the building. And because Sherry can't really stand me because she can't touch me, and she knows that when she's wrong, I'm gonna hold her accountable. She can't bully me. She then went into my old file of when I lived there and took my driver's license photo and put it on the door, which is a breach of confidentiality. Okay, so now what I'm gonna post is the cease and desist that my attorney sent her, okay? Let's stay tuned for Sherry Sims' violent fucking rant, violent, what's the word that I'm looking for? Her tyrant, okay, and fraud and breaches of confidentiality. I have so many breaches of confidentiality from Sherry Sims. She needs to be terminated, and I will be taking legal action against Boontn Housing Authority. I'm gonna sue the pants off of them. Here is my cease and desist from my attorney that was sent. Actually, the reason I found out that my picture was on the door was random people were sending it to me. Strangers on the internet were like, Bree, your picture's on the door, because somebody had took a picture and posted it on the internet, which is defamation of character. My picture was never supposed to be up there to begin with. So here's my attorney's letter to Miss Sims, okay? So if she was legally allowed to do it, just stay tuned for the next part from the correspondence from her attorney. This is the response from Boontn Housing's attorney, okay? They had no idea. They said, please accept this reply to your correspondence dated December 19, 2023, which was received by my client, the Boontn Housing Authority, today. This shall confirm that the image of the client has been removed. Please note, however, I understand that Ms. McClendon has been, no, I've never been advised that I was not welcomed in the building, and I still visit my grandmother to this day. This is made up. This is what Sherry told her lawyer, but her lawyer doesn't know. Again, she's lying. She's lying because she was trying to cover her tracks, because what she did here was illegal. She was illegal. This is Sherry Sims of Boontn Housing, and she's on a Tyrant, and now it's time for us to get justice. Not only has she given her nieces Section 8 vouchers, this is just ongoing. They pick and choose. I only got to live in that building because Mark Bazzaro wanted to fuck me, and Sherry Sims knows that. She'll act like she doesn't, but she knows that. Thanks. Yeah. Cease and desist. It ate her ass up. Picture was off the door in 3 seconds. You literally pulled my driver's license photo from when I lived there years ago. I don't even live in that building. My grandmother does. My driver's license photo. Everybody share this, please. HUD, everybody. She's gone. Why don't you talk about how you're breaching confidence?
Who is she?
Brienne, make no money. Brienne, you know, Brienne.
She went,
Because of the shower lake.
well, let's continue. She's been removed from me.
Don't you remember her?
Oh, I remember her. I saw her name up there. I was wondering what she was
Still a
doing.
time. No? Why is she?
Well, we can't talk about tenants in open.
No, there's no need to. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, so the annual unit
So
inspection.
after the meeting, you will explain to Millie about what a blast is and where she can get her information.
Oh, yeah, because,
She'll tell you.
all right, well, they're coming Friday again.
But only if you had electrical problem.
Oh, okay.
So if you had a
Electrical
GC,
problem.
because right now the new thing with HUD and their inspections are the GFIs.
Mhm.
And if the
Okay.
plugs are not grounded. And so now the inspector goes around with a tester, and every plug in the apartment is being
Oh.
tested.
Okay.
If the plugs are not working or grounded with that little plug